Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Sherni Junita, and today we are going to discuss about English language teaching syllabus used in Indonesia secondary education based on syllabus. Table of contents. What a syllabus is. Parts of an English language teaching syllabus. Basic competency, social function, text structures, and language features, and the last, learning outcomes indicators. Syllabus. The syllabus is an elaboration of competency standards and basic competency into the subject matter or learning activities, and achievement indicators competence for assessment. Syllabus is a plain learning in a subject or group of subjects certain standards that include competency standards, competency basics, subject matter or learning, activities and strategies learning, indicators, assessment, time allocation, and learning resources, materials, and tools. Syllabus as a foundation implementation and development of learning is dynamic because professional teachers must be able to carry out the development of the syllabus referring to the principles of syllabus development by using the right steps in syllabus development. Parts of an English language teaching syllabus. Competency, learning materials, learning activities, time allocation, source of learning, and the last, assessment. Basic competency. Basic competency, according to Kamsiatin 28, is the number of abilities that must be possessed by students in certain subject. Basic competency are translated from competency standards. And the 2013 curriculum basic competency, a competency for each subject for each class derived from core competency. Basic competency, a content or competency consisting of attitudes, knowledge, and skills that are sourced from core competency that must be mastered by students. These competencies are developed by taking into account the characteristics of students, initial abilities, and characteristics of subject. Basic competency for identify social function, text structures, and linguistic elements of spoken and written interpersonal interactions texts that involve greeting, saying goodbye, thanking and apologizing, and responding to them according to the context of the user. And for learning materials, social function is greet, say goodbye, thank you, apologize, and respond to it to maintain interpersonal relationships with teachers and friends. And for text structures, namely start, respond, expected, or unexpected. And language features commonly used phrases, speech, stress, intonation, spelling, punctuation, and handwriting. And the last, for learning activity. Learning outcome indicators. According to Moore in Ricardo and Melanie, 2017, there are three main domains of learning outcomes indicators, namely cognitive domain, including knowledge, understanding, application, assessment, manufacture, and evaluation. And second, effective domain. Effective domain includes acceptance, response, and determination of value. And the last, psychomotor domain. Psychomotor domain, including fundamental movement, generic movement, coordinative movement, and the last, creative movement. The indicators of learning outcomes, according to Strauss, Tetrue, and Graham in Ricardo and Melanie 2017, is the cognitive domain focuses on how students gain academic knowledge through learning methods and information delivery. And secondly, so the affective domain is related to attitudes, values, beliefs that play an important role in change behavior. And the last, psychomotor domains. Psychomotor domains is skill and self-development used in performance skills and practice in the development of mastery of skills. The indicator formulation is carried out by the teacher or media developer by referring to the existing SKKD formulation. First, analyzing the level of competence in the standard of competence and basic competence SKKD to meet the minimum demands for competency that are used as national standards. Secondly, analyzing the characteristic of subject, students, and school. The teacher must conduct an in-depth study of the characteristic of the reference subject to develop indicators. The development of indicators also requires information on the unique and diverse characteristic of students. Students with unique visual, verbal, or psychokinesthetic characteristics should be accommodated with appropriate assessment so that student competency can be measured proportionally. Third, the last, analyze needs and potentials. Students can get education according to their potential and speed of learning, including the level of potential they have achieved. Indicator must also be developed to encourage school quality improvement in the future. So information on the result of the analysis of school potential is needed that is useful for developing the curriculum through the development of indicators. I think that's all for today. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.